Good tussle. Pakistan under Babar Azam have done extremely well in white ball cricket, but this is going to be the big test here. How to beat Sri Lanka at the fortress. Sri Lanka led well by Dimut, and you've got young player. Starts out with his typical in-swinging slanted delivery.
Shaheen Afridi's got that ball moving around already.
Caught behind, gone, fishing outside the off stump. Shaheen Afridi nets one for Pakistan, gets his 100th scalp.
Too good, Afridi, too good.
That's beautifully driven through the offside. What a way to get off the mark. Stylish and good looking boundary through the offside. Another try, pitching the ball up, trying to bring it back into the stumps. Good solid inside edge, earns him a 4 through mid-wicket. So off to a very good start here. Kushal, 2 boundaries. Nicely played through the mid-off area for 4. That's such a good shot. Great timing and footwork was spotless.
Slightly fuller than what he...
I think we'll have a pause. Cover's been ushered into the playing surface, getting back into the dugout.
Afridi from over the wicket gets an edge and goes in the gap for 4. The very first ball Afridi bowls after the break, finds the outside edge, but where is the third slip?
This needs to be answered.
Once again finds the edge, taken in the slips. That's what he was aiming for, Kusal Mendes. That time it didn't bounce as much, it was a bit low. His hand on the pads. He will get a boundary. Don't bowl there to the Dimut. You should know by now. You have the artificial intelligence, you know exactly where Dimut Karnaratne scored. Upish, but a boundary. Nice stride by Dimut Karnaratne, pitched up. When he hits it in that area through extra cover, it looks very good. Really timed it, came off the middle. Pull shot, top edge. I'm wondering whether it's gone all the way. It's not. The umpire says one or two bounces and 4. Again.
Oh, nicely timed. Nicely timed. Should go all the way. Another boundary for the Sri Lankan captain. It's 46 for 2.
Edge for 4. Playing away from his body. That was 140 plus. The 50 is up. That was streaky. But Matthews will take it. Hit him somewhere. He's walking. Karnaratne does not wait for the umpire's decision. He walks, and this is massive. Edge, that's number 4. Brilliant. Brilliantly taken. That was flying. Oh, the captain moves smartly to it. Yep, off the mark. Deft touch from Dhananjay De Silva.
Now we're talking about the pace and how it can be a benefit to the bowling side.
Absolutely unorthodox. And he gets a boundary. Despite that field on the leg side, Dhananjay is able to thread it. And yes, it's not the paciest track, so he had time to...
Gotten wide and put away beautifully by the striker. He's in good touch. He knows his game. That's the other good thing about Angelo Matthews.
Oh, that's nicely hit. Nicely timed. He has started to grow in confidence. Angelo Matthews on an assigned. And another one. 100 on the board.
Well, if the shot before this was...
And that shot was indicative of the fact how nicely the ball is coming onto the bat now as opposed to... Oh, what a delivery, cutting the batsman into half. He thinks there was
to create that pressure.
He's not learning. Noman Ali, he was penalised with a similar kind of a delivery in the previous over and offers the batsman. That was better, and that's why a better result for the batter.
Yeah, they've enjoyed that, the crowd. In a few overs of...
Nice shot, beautifully hit for 6. Lovely back swing and hitting it so crisply.
Really, really well played. Good use of the feet.
It's just a little bit casual, probably for the first time against...
Catch it is the call, but I don't think they're going to catch it. It's gone all the way for 6. And that's the half century for Dhananjay De Silva. And the 150 is up as well. There goes a slog sweep. Very safe shot. Now he's starting to pick his spots. That's another 6. Dhananjay De Silva is usually not the type of player who looks for 6s. The risk factor was less. More runs here. I think this will be 4. It was just whipped off his pads by Angelo Matthews. Just a touch short.
Wonderfully timed. Yet
Matthews goes again. He likes that area. He likes to take on the off spinner, and he knows when that mid-wicket area is open, he will just keep picking on those spots. He's made 15 runs here. Runs are coming quite quickly, in fact. That's another boundary.
in the air, wide of the man at mid-wicket, and it will run away to the boundary. Make that 32 runs off the last 50.
This time, that's the wicket they've after, and Pakistan have struck almost at the stroke of tea, and I think it's tea. Dismissed. Chips it, 4 more. Aerial, but in full control is Dhananjay De Silva. Nicely played, that's a top shot. A good player, Samara Wickrama. 200 up on the board. Oh, gets away with that extra bounce. He's watched it closely, that's what helps him guide that to the boundary. Oh, nicely played. On his toes, Dhananjay De Silva. You can watch that time and time.
Reverse here. That's gone over the head of the fielder at lone gully position. Yeah, I mean, half a mistake, but the shot was definitely on.
This time he finds the gap. Much to his relief, I think. Yes, he gets a boundary. 4, short and wide. That's something that Dhananjay has done very well. He's bounced on anything loose. Maybe...
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. What a catch. Pakistan strike. Sadira Samara Wickrama cannot believe it. Imamul Haq flies through the